In travel news, for July 31st, 2024, we talk about Venice implementing new restrictions on group tours to reduce overcrowding, Lisbon doubling its tourism tax starting on September 1st, and Africa emerging as a top destination for sustainable adventure tourism. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind traveler like myself can do it. And now, Today in Travel. Venice is implementing new regulations to manage the flow of tourists and enhance the quality of visits. Starting Thursday, group tours will be limited to a maximum of 25 people, and the use of loudspeakers by tour guides will be banned. These measures are part of a broader effort to mitigate overcrowding, reduce noise pollution, and promote pedestrian mobility in the city. Beginning tomorrow, group tours in Venice will face new restrictions. The municipal government has capped the number of people per group to 25. Additionally, tour guides are no longer permitted to use loudspeakers on the streets. These measures are designed to reduce the stress large groups place on the city and to improve the overall quality of visits. Vehicles used for group tours are also now prohibited from parking on bridges. This move aims to enhance pedestrian mobility and ensure that the city's narrow streets and bridges remain accessible. These restrictions were initially scheduled to take effect on June 1st, but were postponed to allow businesses more time to adapt. The changes follow Venice's introduction of an entry fee system for day trippers, which was in effect for 29 days between April 25th and July 14th. During this period, over 485,000 day trippers paid the fee, generating approximately $2.6 million in revenue for the city. For travelers planning to visit Venice, these new regulations will affect how group tours are conducted. Smaller group sizes should lead to more personalized and less stressful experiences. However, tourists should be prepared for the absence of loudspeakers, which means guides will need to communicate more discreetly. The city's strategy to curb mass tourism includes not only these new group tour restrictions, but also a cap on new hotels in the city center and the construction of a new terminal for cruise ships outside the city center. In September, additional restrictions on short-term rentals will come into effect. Venice's efforts to manage tourism are part of a broader trend towards sustainable tourism. By limiting large groups and reducing noise pollution, Venice aims to preserve its unique charm and ensure that it remains a desirable destination for years to come. From a travel advisor's perspective, Venice's new restrictions on group tours and loudspeakers are a positive step towards sustainable tourism. These measures are expected to enhance the visitor experience by reducing overcrowding and noise pollution. Travelers should consider these changes when planning their visit to Venice, opting for smaller tour groups and being mindful of the city's efforts to promote a more pleasant and sustainable environment for all. As Venice continues to adapt its tourism policies, visitors can look forward to a more enjoyable and sustainable travel experience in this iconic city. By respecting the new regulations, tourists can contribute to the preservation of Venice's beauty and cultural heritage. Starting September 1st, travelers visiting Lisbon, Portugal will face higher tourism taxes. The local government has approved a plan to double the tax tourists pay for overnight stays and cruise visits. This decision, however, lacks a clear plan on how the additional revenue will be utilized. The new tax rates will see travelers paying €4 per night for every night they spend in Lisbon, while cruise passengers will be charged €2. Previously, the tax rates were set at €2 for hotel stays and €1 for cruise visits. These changes come as part of the local government's efforts to manage the growing influx of tourists and their impact on the city. The tourism tax was first introduced in 2016, but there has been no formal accounting of how the revenue has been used. Typically, tourism taxes are allocated to mitigate the negative impacts of tourism, such as preserving historic sites, building tourism infrastructure, and supporting necessary city developments. For travelers planning to visit Lisbon, the increase in tourism taxes means a slight rise in travel costs. However, the lack of transparency regarding the use of these funds might raise concerns amongst visitors. Effective use of tourism tax revenue can significantly enhance the travel experience by maintaining the city's infrastructure, preserving historical sites, and improving public services. The Socialist Party in Portugal has recommended that the additional funds be used to combat the negative effects of tourism and restore the quality of life for Lisbon residents. The party has criticized the local government's inaction and demanded a comprehensive plan to utilize the tax revenue for cleaning up the city, supporting public transportation, and inspecting local accommodations and nightlife venues. The increase in Lisbon's tourism taxes underscores the importance of sustainable tourism practices. While the higher fees might slightly impact travel budgets, the potential benefits to the city's infrastructure and services could enhance the overall visitor experience. Travelers should be prepared for these changes and consider the broader context of their contributions to the city's maintenance and development. As Lisbon works towards a more sustainable tourism model, visitors can look forward to a more organized and well-maintained destination. By supporting these initiatives, tourists play a crucial role in preserving the charm and vibrancy of Lisbon for future generations. Adventure tourism is rapidly growing, with the global market valued at over $450 billion and projected to reach $2.6 trillion by 2033. While traditionally associated with activities such as kayaking in North America or hiking to Machu Picchu, Africa is positioning itself as a new and exciting adventure tourism destination. Kenya is at the forefront of this shift. The Kenyan Tourism Board has established a National Adventure Tourism Products Club to package and promote new adventure offerings. These include paddleboarding with dolphins, camel safaris, and heli-biking on Mount Kenya. The country is also gaining recognition for professional mountain bike racing events, such as the Safari Gravel Race in Hell's Gate National Park. South Africa's Western Cape is another hotspot for adventure tourism, attracting 85% of all adventure tourists visiting the country in 2023. The region's emphasis on sustainability and harmony between humans and nature makes it an ideal destination for eco-friendly travelers. Activities like exploring the ancient dunes of the Skeleton Coast in Namibia, snorkeling under waterfalls in South Africa, and learning traditional bushcraft in Botswana are becoming increasingly popular. For travelers seeking adventure, Africa offers a diverse portfolio of activities. The continent's adventure tourism is evolving from high adrenaline activities such as bungee jumping and whitewater rafting to soft adventure experiences. These include tracking lions on foot, sleeping on islands in the Okavango Delta, and engaging with local cultures. Madagascar and Ethiopia are also emerging as adventure destinations, offering physically demanding, remote, and unscripted experiences. These locations provide a deeper connection to the natural environment and local cultures, making them ideal for travelers seeking a more authentic adventure. The rise of adventure tourism in Africa is having a significant positive impact on rural communities. By diversifying tourism offerings, more communities benefit from the economic growth and job creation associated with tourism. For example, revenue from adventure tourism has enabled programs like the LA Express in Botswana, which provides safe transportation for school children and other vulnerable groups. Adventure tourism also fosters a greater understanding of the importance of conservation among locals. Programs supported by tourism revenue help preserve local ecosystems and wildlife, ensuring the sustainability of tourism and its benefits for future generations. Africa's adventure tourism sector is poised for significant growth, offering a wide range of activities that cater to diverse traveler preferences. The continent's focus on sustainability and cultural immersion makes it an attractive destination for those seeking unique and meaningful travel experiences. As Africa continues to develop its adventure tourism infrastructure, travelers can look forward to exploring new and exciting destinations while contributing to the economic and social well-being of local communities. By embracing this shift towards adventure and experiential travel, Africa is set to become a leading destination for adventure tourism worldwide. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it's our belief that everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.